The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome, NBA fans, and you know who you are. Ernie Johnson here with you again, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We're bringing you the Houston Rockets out at Toyota Center as they face off against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, things haven't quite gone according to plan for them early this season, so this is an important game as they try to get on track. They don't wait too much longer and let too many games slip away before they get going in the right direction. And we'll get to see the #1 overall pick from the draft tonight in Ben Simmons. The guy is such a talent. I can't remember exactly where he went to school.
All I know is #1.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Brett Brown last season received an extension on his contract as head coach of the 76ers. It's been an uphill battle through the first 3 seasons of his tenure in Philly, but Brown has faith. He said, "We have started something extremely difficult that's going to end up extremely special. I see great things. I see daylight." Kevin?
Thanks, David. He's paid his dues. He deserves to see it through. 2 sharp-shooting teams here tonight, Chris. Long-range shooting on display for sure.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, it's never more critical than it is today. I mean, the old-school folks might not like it, but the three-point barrage is becoming the game's preeminent weapon.
Good point. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the 76ers, Sarge is out there with Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Simmons. And it's Luwawu in at the 2.
Oh, that's just a bad foul there. The refs are going to be all over that one.
And Sarge kicks to Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they get the first bucket.
It's a nice beginning to this one for them. You always want to try to seize the moment early on in the game.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Anderson passes to Montejunas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Simmons dishes to Okafor. And Rodriguez the bucket, the assist by Okafor.
Good things come to those who go inside the paint.
And Brewer kicks to Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Well, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Here's Luwawu, covered by Brewer. Rodriguez outside. Saric passes to Okafor. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. In the corner, it's Brewer. Back to Montejunas. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Okafor. Lets the 3 fly. Ariza with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brewer pushes to Montejunas. Now Brewer. And Anderson kicks to Montejunas. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pass to Luwawu. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Simmons, covered by Brewer. Clock at 6. No good from Simmons.
Really surprised he clanked that one. He makes those on the regular.
Grigioni, the pass to Anderson. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Here is Brewer. Passes it to Ariza. In the corner, it's Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Motiejunas. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Philadelphia.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
There's the pass to Rodriguez. Here we go, all alone. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Motiejunas against Okafor. And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Six to shoot. Here's Ariza.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession. And the Sixers, you know, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight. And I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
Pass to Okafor. To end the drought. And it's good on the way in.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down overlooks.
Prigioni gets to Ariza. Brewer pushes to Ariza. He feeds it to Motiejunas. From down in the low post, it goes. Motiejunas has got his second basket of the night. Dishes it to Okafor. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. The Rockets trail. Brewer with the ball. Tries a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Luwabu's shot is off.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
Anderson passes to Ariza. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Taken away by Rodriguez. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, he didn't think twice about it there. He saw an opportunity to attack, and he took full advantage of it.
Prigioni kicks to Anderson. Looking for Motiejunas. He gets it there. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Well, the crowning moment for the Rockets' franchise history has to be their back-to-back titles in '94 and '95. Jordan was out of the league, and it was time to shine for Houston. Hakeem Olajuwon led their team to their only 2 titles in franchise history.
And with the Rockets' pair of titles, what a scrappy group of teams those were. Drexler and Olajuwon were the stars, but everyone could play on their team.
Well, what is really wild about the '95 run is that the Rockets were a 6th seed. That was the lowest seeded team to ever win the NBA Finals.
Picked by Okafor. The dish to Saric. Okafor with a screen on Anderson. Kicks it to Simmons. Picked by Okafor. Off the pick. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
In the corner, it's Brewer. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the 2 teams, one in each club's home building.
Yeah, and because they don't see each other all that often, it's really hard to know what to expect out of this first game. But we'll see.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
And Ben Simmons, the latest star to come over from Australia. Many feel that he could be the player that vaults Australia into a powerhouse on the international level. A lot of hopes being placed on the shoulders of Simmons.
Yeah, fellow Australian Andrew Bogut said that Simmons will most likely be the best Australian player ever in just a short time. I mean, his game translates well in international ball, has the frame and playmaking ability to just carry a team.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In second, the Rockets.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Rockets trail by 6. Houston moving it around. Anderson dishes to Moniunas. Back to Anderson. Drills the baseline jumper.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
Well, when you get buckets, you have great recognition, and that was great recognition right there by him to see he had a mismatch. He exploited it flawlessly.
Rodriguez passes to Sarge. Not really his range, and it's off target.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Moniunas. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
But that just comes down to scheme. Certain teams work almost exclusively to get their looks behind the arc. That's their entire game plan. They live and die by it.
On the wing, Brewer to the paint, deflects the pass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Rodriguez. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Ben Simmons was so highly praised during his brief college career. Came in with lofty expectations, and his play on the court really nothing short of amazing. Still, his team faltered, and he didn't even get a chance to play in the tournament. And that's a rare thing for a top prospect like him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Harrell, he's checked in for Moniunas. Beasley comes in for Anderson. Decker's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's KJ McDaniels in for Corey Brewer. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And with Simmons not getting to play in the tournament, it wasn't his fault by any means. He was pretty much carrying that team on his back.
Yeah, and that can be good and bad for him and his NBA prospects. Didn't get the chance to play in high-pressure games and prepare the mental fortitude. However, he knows what it is like to be the man on a team and what it takes to perform at a high level.
Just 5 to shoot. Henderson kicks to Embiid. Rebound by Harrell.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
Now the feed to Beasley. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Henderson kicks to Covington. Back to Henderson. Shot from the low block. The putback. The putback is no good. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Decker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Decker's got 5 now. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Bayless kicks to Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Nerlens Noel, already an exceptional defender, but his offensive game is still a work in progress.
Yeah, they're trying to develop his free throw shot, and I think they're hoping his elbow jumper improves along with it. He can already pass and slash from the high post, and if he gets that jumper going, he'll have the makings of a triple threat.
Beasley dishes to Harrell. Bayless the pass to Covington. And a missed layup. The Rockets shooting just 35% to start the game. Here's Prigioni. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
Don't forget about his playmaking. Kept his head up. Found his teammates all night.
And Bayless kicks to Noel. And he comes up with the deuce. And the 76ers lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Decker. Here's Prigioni. Bayless covering. Here's McDaniels. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to the good shot.
The 76ers leading by 5. And here is Bayless. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Embiid the screen. Covington's shot is off.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Decker dishes to Harrell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Noel throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Decker. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Decker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The passion, the skill, taking full advantage on the offensive boards.
Now here's Henderson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got his first points of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Rockets trail by 5. McDaniels kicks to Beasley. Decker passes to Harrell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And a problem that this Rocket team, Chris, has had to deal with the last few seasons is quitting on themselves during games.
I mean, that's something you have to bring to the table as a player yourself. That's something that is very hard to coach out of a team or prevent because it's all on the mentality of the players. Just mental lapses in general have been a big problem for the Rockets over the last couple of seasons. And it's a shame because they have been so deadly when they all have their heads in the game from start to finish.
Prigioni kicks to Beasley. Stolen by Bayless. And here they come. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Noel. It's tipped. And the wide open shot from Decker. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Decker's got 10 points. Bayless from long range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping passing lanes, pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
They've got McDaniels. Decker is out there with Beasley. Then there's Harrell, and it's Gordon in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now Simmons, 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Decker kicks to McDaniels. Feeds to Harrell. Basket, good. He has 6.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
That's just a total breakdown on defense. Man, there's no reason why he should be allowed to catch the ball that close to the basket.
Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Houston. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets a couple of years ago when he became a superstar. But Harden doesn't. He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control." Kevin?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks. You played for some legendary coaches, Chris. What do you think is the most important aspect of being a successful coach in college or the NBA today?
Yeah, I don't know if there's one most important, because I think knowledge of the game, I think communicating to your players, I think embracing players, making players better. I think some of the best coaches I've played for have had the smallest of egos, and therefore their guys will run through a wall for them. So I think it takes a lot of different traits to be a great coach in this league, and we've seen some great ones master all the difficult traits in which one needs to have.
That's a great answer. Picked by Okafor. In the corner, Simmons with it. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
From deep. But they get it back. Houston moving the ball around. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers lead it. For the 3. Leaps for it, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Rockets 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
The Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. To the right side. Tries a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the inside. Here's Luwawu. The shot. No good.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing out.
And it's Harrell missing. The 76ers trail. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Rodriguez has got 9 points. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Harrell with it, working on Okafor. Pass to McDaniels. He kicks it to Anderson. Here's Brewer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Rodriguez. He dishes it to Okafor. It's tipped to the left side wing. Luwawu's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Saric. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Decker kicks to Brewer. Kept alive by Houston. Now the pass to McDaniels. Harrell dishes to Decker. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Back to Rodriguez. Pass to Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Jahlil Okafor, really a throwback in a lot of ways. You know, when you think about some of the low post giants that our game has seen. I mean, 6'11", over 270 pounds, tremendous hands and footwork, and he can take defenders to school on that low block. Going to continue to have to improve his passing, particularly out of double teams, and ability to face up a little more. But again, this is a guy with a tremendous amount of ability moving forward.
Eunice's shot is good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Dishes it to Simmons. No good on that one. Good D by Ariza.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He feeds it to Eunice. Now the dish to Brewer. Ariza outside. Kicks to Eunice. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Luwawu. 5 points in the game. No one near him. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they say post play is a bit of a lost art. It's hard to do effectively against modern NBA defenses. You think Okafor will be successful, Greg, playing that kind of style?
You know, he'll have to develop his passing to punish teams who bring help. They have to surround him with shooters, though. If not, then there's no penalty for swarming him inside.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Philadelphia. Robert Covington comes in for Okafor, and it's Henderson for Luwawu. The Rockets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And modern NBA defenses have changed pretty dramatically since the league stopped enforcing man-to-man as the only strategy. What do you see from that change?
I see from that change guys kind of losing their skill one-on-one, having to score because they aren't used to playing against true defenses. I think sometimes it's a cop-out for the defense. I think the NBA is a different league. I think the NBA are the best players in the world, and therefore you should be able to guard your man one-on-one. I think that rule may have been put in place so that coaches can hide defenders on their team that can't play defense, but yet still keep them as an integral part of the team on offense on the other end. So I'm definitely not a big fan of it, but hey, it's a rule, and if I were a coach, I'd definitely use it if I saw fit. But it's just so hard to rebound on defense, so easy for the offense to rebound because you can't see. You have to communicate that much more, but hey, if you're playing against a team that is shooting the lights out and you want to stop penetration sometime, that may be the way to go, but not a big fan of the zone.
Like that. The Rockets making a switch here. Regione's checked in. Well, Chris, we have a question for you sent in from one of our fans, from Todd up in New Hampshire. They want to know what your favorite moment was as an NBA player, a question I'm also curious to know about.
Wow. My favorite moment as an NBA player, very honestly, I would say would be the day of being drafted. I mean, after then you have so many great moments, so many players that you play with, that you love to play with. It's hard to separate anything without disrespecting another moment. So I just really feel that the greatest moment of my career was stepping on that stage in Detroit at the Palace in my hometown. with my finger up and just knowing that I made it. You know, for all of us, the goal is to make it. It's not about to be a Hall of Famer. It's not about to be an all-star. It's not about to win a championship, even though those are dreams. But you can't do it until, you know, you make it. And so for me, putting that suit on, seeing my father shed tears, you know, seeing my mother's eyes and the twinkle she had in her eyes, seeing my brothers and my 3 brothers and my sister, how happy they were, you know, that definitely was the moment because it was a family moment and it was for Detroit, and so it was special.
Well said. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Harrell, he's checked in for Houston. Pulls up from the corner. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6 points. And for the uninitiated, Mike D'Antoni has a bit of a unique offensive approach. Likes, in fact, Chris, to create a lot of chances for his team by pressing the tempo.
Well, he creates a lot of chances and doesn't mind the early shot. He'll go with the undersized 4 to help push the tempo. It's all about getting easy transition buckets for D'Antoni.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Oh, trust me, he's kicking himself for that misfire. He knows he should have hit it after that tremendous pick gave him the necessary space to do so.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Bayless. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
The Rockets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Embiid. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seed. They didn't want to buy apples, I guess. They wanted to grow them from the ground up. Well, they better get that harvest moving fast.
McDaniels passes to Montejunas. And the jam by Montejunas.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the 76ers call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
And coach may need to revisit his play calling because it feels more like the other team is anticipating their every move.
And there's the feed to Henderson. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Henderson's got his first points of the night.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Pass to Montejunas. It's deflected. Prigioni kicks to McDaniel. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bayless. Rockets shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Harrell with it. 8 points for him. And stolen by Noel. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers trail by 4. Feeds to Simmons. To the paint. Tries from 10. And the shot falls short this time.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
McDaniels dishes to Harrell. Stolen by Henderson. There's the triple. Rebound by Harrell.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Ariza passes to Prigioni. Some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Yunus. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here is Simmons. He kicks to Henderson. Covington in the corner. Misses the 3.
Oh, wow. When he misses looks like that, I mean, it's really deflating. They need those ones if they want to stay in this one.
Ariza kicks to Yunus. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Yunus has got 17.
Great execution. Gives him a makeable shot. He's working hard out there.
And it's Pablo Prigioni with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Brewers checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Sarge is checked in for Simmons. Knocked loose. Now here's Henderson, covered by Brewer. For 3, Covington, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Whether he's wide open or covered, he can't get anything to go in right now.
It's Ariza on the wing. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The 76ers trail by 6. Covington kicks to Bayless. Beyond the arc. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. On the offensive side of things, they shot the ball well, 44% from the field. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it back to Kevin Harlan and crew. They are standing by courtside.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Yunus today, he's been every place.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
Slashing hard to the bucket in the first half, almost looking to draw contact. You love that kind of fearless play.
Houston leading by 6. Kicking off the second half. Here's Brett Brown's foul. Okafor out there with Saric. Then it's Simmons. And it's Rodriguez in at the point. Brewer pushes to Yunus. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Rodriguez off on the layup.
That's just an outstanding job by the D there to get in his way without fouling and changing the direction of that shot.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Saric. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Saric has got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 40% from the field. Prigioni, the pass to Yunus. Okafor with the steal. Now, here's Saric. Passes to Rodriguez. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Sarge. Sarge has got 5 now. Sarge has gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Out to the wing. And Brewer kicks to Prigioni. Eunice against Okafor. Here's Decker. Hits it from 3-point range. 18 points for him.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
Picked by Okafor. The pass to Sarge. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Simmons.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Sarge with it, working on Beasley. Saric misses.
That's a shot you see him make all the time in warm-ups. He just messed up the release there.
Pass to Beasley. Down low. It's tipped. The 76ers trail by 4. Dishes to Saric. Back to Rodriguez. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Okafor. Simmons dishes to Okafor. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. One-on-one here. Here's Simmons. Decker with the rebound. Decker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He just looks off in this one. Can't seem to throw it in the ocean.
Anderson, he's checked in for Decker. Beasley, the pass to Brewer. Here's Prigioni. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. Here's Brewer. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 6.
They don't look as active on defense this half. They haven't been as sharp out there.
Here's Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
The Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And that one falls for Brewer. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, the former Florida Gator Brewer, a defensive specialist who uses his rangy speed to clog up the passing lane.
Shoots from 12. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Houston making some changes. Harrell comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Gordon in for Corey Brewer. On defense, Philadelphia. 6-point game. Prigioni kicks to Anderson. Taken away by Rodriguez. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Llewellyn. From deep. Good. And Rodriguez gets the assist. Rodriguez has got assist number 5 here tonight. Rockets leading by 3. Prigioni dishes to Anderson. Harrell, the pass to Gordon. And not sure what he was thinking there. Here's Luwawu. They get it again. Simmons misses the layup. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gordon kicks to Harrell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And guys, really the story for him has been his struggles from mid-range. I mean, some of them have been rushed. Others were just tightly contested. But he has to be a lot smarter on when to pull up or when to look for a teammate going forward in terms of winning this game.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 4. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The kick out to Anderson. He dishes it to Prigioni. Inside. Here's Harrell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Rodriguez. He's got 9. Picked by Okafor. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got his second basket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Reza passes it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Embiid.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Here's Anderson. Excellent D there from Okafor. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. That evens the score. Rodriguez has got 11.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. On the wing, Gordon. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 76ers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Okafor with the ball. 11 points in the game. Here's Luwawu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts the move on. And it's Okafor missing. Rockets leading by 3. And here is Harrell. 11 points in the game. Reza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the 3-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there to flat out light it up.
And the 76ers call time here.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Well, I just think they're pressing too much, not really in a rhythm. Have to let the game come to you.
It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Bayless. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Covington in the corner. To the paint. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Embiid.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And
undrafted out of Tennessee State. Robert Covington has become a nice find for the Sixers. You know, that saying a 3-and-D small forward. I mean, they see him really as a foundational piece going forward. And I think he has more versatility. He's not just the 3-and-D guy. This kid's continuing to improve and showing a lot of spunk in his game.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
Houston moving the ball around, and Anderson gets it to go.
Heads up, aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
The 76ers trail by 8. And on the topic of Covington, you know, he's mostly a spot-up shooter offensively. The majority of his shots, Greg, are coming from long range.
Yeah, a downtick in his shooting percentages last season, a cause for concern. I mean, but he's a good rebounder, gets a lot of steals. You like his size at that small forward position. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Brigioni. Puts up a 3. Ariza no up. Now here's Bayless. He feeds it to Henderson. There's the dish to Embiid. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the first one at the line is good. Rodriguez is checked in for Philadelphia. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers trail by 6. Kicks to Noel. There's the feed to Covington. Beasley against Embiid. Tries from 16 and rebounded by McDaniels. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Left side Ariza. Back to Motiejunas. Shot clock at 5. Brigioni for 3. Here's Beasley. And he makes that one.
And you're not going to pass up that kind
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The 76ers trail by 9. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Rodriguez. Covington in the corner. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The 76ers third.
Look, you cannot underestimate the impact of their shot blocking abilities. Not just the number of blocks themselves, but how many shots they changed over the course of last season.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Bayless kicks to Rodriguez. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
But they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Houston,
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Sarge is checked in. Motiejunas drops both of them. Now Rodriguez. He's got 11. He kicks it to Noel. Down low. Here's Bayless. Misses off the left iron. Rockets leading by 11. Passes it to Beasley. And he makes good on the layup. Beasley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's a good screen. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Bayless from long range, but they recover it. And the pass to Saric. Out to the right wing. And Bayless kicks to Rodriguez. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Michael Beasley again. Beasley's got 9 points.
He hasn't missed so far this quarter, and you can see why. His form is perfect, and he's taking high percentage shots.
Here's Covington. From deep. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Houston on top, up by 15. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers trail by 15. Decker is out there with Harrell. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's McDaniels in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Oh my gosh, he's really playing poor out there. It might just not be his night.
Rockets leading by 15. Decker kicks to Harrell. Pass to Brewer. McDaniels dishes to Beasley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. No good from Luwawu. Rockets shooting from the field 44%, not bad. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Simmons checked in for Robert Covington. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rodriguez. The 76ers with another miss.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
It's hauled in by Saric. The 76ers trail by 15. Puts up a 3. Here's Okafor. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I mean, he's connecting on most of his shots out there, and his team has needed every one of them.
Okafor with the steal. Here's Rodriguez. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Okafor. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. And Brewer kicks to Beasley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line for your Rockets, Michael Beasley. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Beasley. The 76ers trail by 15. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Decker. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Harrell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Andres Harrell. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. To the inside, Saric, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line, 76ers, Dario Saric. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so Saric nails them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Anderson dishes to Beasley. Back to Anderson. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
The other angle is up to their aggressiveness on drives. They have to create the contact, maybe live at the free throw line for a while.
Leaner from distance. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Pablo Prigioni comes in for Corey Brewer. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Rockets leading by 15. Anderson passes to McDaniels. He dishes it to Prigioni. Here's Ariza. No good on the 3. And the 76ers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Kicks it to Okafor. It's good. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's McDaniels. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The 76ers trail by 16. Rodriguez with it. He feeds it to Okafor. Here's Llewellyn. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
McDaniels kicks to Beasley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Houston.
That's good from Beasley.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Beasley. The 76ers trail by 17. There's the dish to Simmons. Unloads from 13. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
Houston leading by 15. There's the feed to McDaniels. Now here's Ariza. T right on him. And stolen by Simmons. It's rebounded by Houston. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ariza kicks to Anderson. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Rockets lead by 17. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Poked loose, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's McDaniels. Beasley dishes to McDaniels. Right wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. Ariza passes to Anderson. They get it back. Beasley. And finally they hit one.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
And Simmons kicks to Rodriguez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Feeds it to Prigioni. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
On the shorter side, as a power forward, his hops are the great equalizer.
The 76ers trailed by 19. Passes to Simmons. Back to Rodriguez. Second shot opportunity.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line, 76ers, Sergio Rodriguez.
First one falls for him. Montejunas is checked in for Beasley. And he makes both free throws. Rockets leading by 17. Ariza outside. He kicks it to Montejunas. To the middle. Here's Prigioni. And he banks in the layup.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Man, it looks like the defense is just giving up.
Rodriguez passes to Simmons. Shoots a fader and misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Here's Ariza. Bangs home the trifecta. And he's now got the double-double. 12 points and 12 rebounds. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Shots good by Sarge.
What a strong effort. Something I can't say for the defense.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Luwawu. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Rockets leading by 20. Ariza dishes to Montejunas. That one drops for him. Montejunas has got 21 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Embiid kicks to Sarge. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. The Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Ariza kicks to Montejunas. And stolen by Simmons. Now the pass to Rodriguez. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink?
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Well, you want to know what this is? This is just an example of a team that is on the same page on offense. They really get the ball moving as quickly as possible once they get it.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brewers checked in. Anderson passes to Monteunitas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Saric. Dishes it to Simmons. Pass to Saric. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Rockets leading by 18. The dish to Monteunitas. 16 feet away. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No good from Luwawu.
A frustrating start to this quarter.
The feed to Anderson. Monteunitas dishes to Ariza. The rebound by Luwawu. Luwawu's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Expanding his range. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ariza gets to Monteunitas. The shot's good. Monteunitas has got 23 points.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Timeout called the 76ers. Steph Curry, the first unanimous MVP winner last season, Chris. I heard it suggested that former MVPs should get a vote on who wins the award. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that, of course. I agree that players should vote most of the time because they're really out there on the floor and they get to see the nuances and intangibles of the game that we don't get to see. And I also have another idea for All-Star. How about this, Kevin? 3-point shooting contest. After we have the winner of the 3-point shooting contest with NBA players only, then the next day we come back and we have the winner go against former winners. You know, just think about seeing Larry Bird out there, Craig Hodges out there, Rashawn Leonard out there.
Yes.
Oh, Steve Kerr out there. You know, I'd love to see it because one thing about basketball, it transcends everything, including age. And the jump shot never gets old. I love to see that.
Great perspective. Poked away. Now here's Simmons, covered by Brewer. Embiid the screen. Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And Simmons is just so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Leaves the dishes to Brewer. Monteunitas against Embiid. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brewer's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. Guys, depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Monteunitas.
Well, he was obviously feeling it at the offensive end tonight. It was his energy, his efficiency, that put them over the hump in this game.
Saric has the open look, and the shot no good, a bit short.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
Decker kicks to Monteunitas. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Houston foul.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Well, they have to be pleased with their play here today. And you can bet the fans are pumped as well.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to Trevor Ariza.
With the way he's been playing lately, I don't know where this game came from. Woo-wee. Nothing had been working for him. All of a sudden tonight, this guy couldn't do anything wrong.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes them run lanes faster, cut to the basketball faster, and then that results in success.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.